Hi, I'm Alex McCrickard, and this is the fishing report for the month of October in Virginia. In this month's fishing report, we're going to highlight agency updates on trout stocking efforts across the state, in addition to fall smallmouth bass fishing conditions. Stay tuned. At the end of the report, we're actually going to highlight some of our successful anglers that have recently accomplished our RVA Grand Slam Fishing Challenge, a virtual fishing tournament that we've launched this fall. We'll also be highlighting details on our Fly Casting 101 event, which will be a virtual Facebook Live event scheduled for later in November. The month of October has marked the return of agency trout stocking on water bodies across the state. Our trout stocking protocols have returned to a normal, and we are once again announcing stockings at 3 p.m. the day of stocking. This is a great time of the year to fish with friends and family on a delayed harvest or put and take trout stream. If you're out targeting trout, don't forget to take the Virginia Trout Slam Challenge, where anglers are challenged to catch a rainbow trout, brown trout, and brook trout all on the same day. For additional information on trout stockings, visit the trout stocking page in the link below. October also marks the beginning of our spawning period for brook trout in Virginia. From late October through the month of November, native brook trout will be spawning on our self-sustaining wild brook trout streams up in the mountains. If you find yourself up in the mountains fishing for native brook trout during this time of the year, be mindful while you're on the stream and watch your step. Brook trout will build an oval-shaped spawning bed called a red. This will often be a cleared out section of gravel in the bottom of the stream near the tailouts of pools or riffles. Watch your step. We don't want to step on the reds during this time of the year to protect the integrity of our brook trout fisheries moving forward. It's been a pleasant month for anglers targeting smallmouth bass across the state of Virginia. Topwater action has continued to be productive on our larger rivers and streams. We're out here on the James River, just below Scottsville, and some beautiful late summer smallmouth bass here. This fish came up and sipped a frog on the fly rod. Great fight. Don't overlook fish in topwater, even into the early fall, can still be really productive. Really until water temperatures drop down, even into the mid-50s, you can still have action on topwater. But be looking to, don't put your topwater flies and lures away really until the end of October is when you're going to want to start thinking about solely focusing on subsurface. But you can still catch quality smallmouth bass right here on the James River. We're going to let this guy go. As October transitions into November, our days will be getting shorter and our air and water temperatures will be dropping. As these water temperatures drop, it kind of triggers this transitionary phase where our smallmouth bass will actually be moving from their summer holes into their winter holes. During the winter time, smallmouth bass really are looking for deep holes that will provide them cover in low water conditions as well as high water conditions. So for the remainder of the fall, as kind of a transitionary period, you can find these fish starting to move towards their winter holes or staging on ledges near their winter holes. Consider fishing subsurface. You'll be more productive. You can still catch fish with water temperatures even down into the mid to upper 40s, but you're going to be more productive with a subsurface approach. This is going to be a great time to pull out some crankbaits. Soft plastics on jigs or tubes can be really good during this time of the year, as well as jig and pigs as we move closer to latter part of November. If you're fly fishing, be thinking about breaking out a full sinking fly line. And some of your favorite subsurface flies, traditional clouser minnows tend to be good during this time of the year, or any of your large articulated streamers that you would typically use on your trout streams can also be productive for our smallmouth bass as well. As the water temperatures are going to cool, the smallmouth bass's metabolism is going to continue to slow down. So keep that in mind, and actually a slow retrieve can actually be beneficial during this time of the year, as well as keeping your flies and lures closer to the bottom, especially as we get into the latter part of November. As promised, check out these awesome images of lucky angler Alan Downey, who successfully completed the RVA Grand Slam Virtual Fishing Challenge. Anglers are challenged to catch a largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, channel catfish, and bluegill to successfully complete the RVA Grand Slam Challenge. Congratulations, Alan. Thanks for tuning in to this month's fishing report, and remember to watch for our Facebook Live event on fly fishing and fly casting 101, which is scheduled for Friday, November 13th. Comment below, let us know what questions you have. If you're interested in picking up the sport of fly fishing, we're happy to answer those questions then. We'll see you on the water.